All right. Hello. Welcome in, everyone, to Comic Book Women. Lucy will be joining us. She's running a teeny bit late, but in the meantime, we got Jen and myself here to get us kicked off. All right. Let's see who we have already. Louise, welcome on in. I think you were the first one tonight. Congrats on that. Paul, hello. Welcome. Dave, UK Comics, welcome in. So before we get started, quick thank you to our sponsors over at Cover Price. They are so kind, and they are offering $1.99 a month membership for 2 months if you use the code Flipside, which I highly recommend. All of the amazing information that Jen pulls together to create these market reports that we do every week are provided by Cover Price. So thank you to them. Jen, how's your day going?
I am looking forward to 2 weeks from now, because then it'll be a lot better. I should look more refreshed instead of overworked and kind of stressed.
Dude, stress is so bad on the body. Like the whole move that we've been having, it's like affected me in ways that I didn't think. Like I'm not sleeping right, and I always feel like internally shaky. I told Anthony, like, I gotta learn to like calm down because it's bad for your body. We both just need to like chill, right?
Yeah, and sleep.
And get a lot of sleep. But that's the thing, I can't sleep. Like I'll lay there and just like think about everything I have to do the next day. And yeah. Anyway, for those of you who are new to the show, every week we pick a female artist, writer, a creator, a character, something to that effect to spotlight. This week we chose a very popular and relevant character. Here we go. Riri Williams. There's been a lot of news about her, so we figured this is the time to really dive into this character. What do we know about her, Jen?
Well, for sure, Dominique Thorne, who you see pictured, is going to be playing her in the MCU.
Okay, so what's she from? She looks really familiar.
I actually need to watch some of her past things, and I did not look it up, but I have like a list.
Here, I'll look it up because her face looks so familiar. She's beautiful.
Because basically, like what I do is whenever someone gets cast in the MCU, I automatically make a list of stuff that they've been in, and I need to watch it before it airs. I'm behind.
Yeah, I'm so behind too. There's so much stuff out there right now. Okay, Dominique Thorne, American actress. She starred in the film If Beale Street Could Talk and Judas and the Black Messiah. And then Black Panther: Wakanda Forever in 2022.
See, everyone was thinking Armor Wars.
I know. Right? I remember you saying that. Well, surprise. So this is going to be another up-and-coming actress that I think we're just going to start seeing more and more. It's crazy how the MCU is pulling in such amazing talent nowadays. You get everybody who's anybody is in an MCU film. Hi, welcome in. Next week.
Oh. We haven't done an artist in a while.
I know, and I have like 10 that I want to do. I've been thinking about it for a while, and there's a bunch that I like. Guys, again, if you are just hopping in, we are spotlighting character Riri Williams. Dominique Thorne is going to be playing in the new Ironheart movie.
And then Brian Michael Bendis created her in 2016. I know everyone's like MIT, and right away people were like, a few people I've heard say that it's probably not going to be MIT. It's probably going to be that Wakanda. They opened up that school.
Oh, okay.
Like that was when it first came out. I think people were like, "Oh, there's so many things that they could do to tie here." But yeah, I know some people find her character. People like don't like her. It took a while for her to really.
I think she's badass. She's an engineer. Yeah. She's brilliant. I mean, she's a genius. I think she's really cool.
It's just interesting to hear people. Everyone has different tastes.
There you go. That's a good way of putting it. So, okay, in the comic book, she's like roughly what, 15, 16 years old?
Yeah, she's a teenager. That's why there was an artist who drew her that showed a tiny bit of skin, and it had to go get changed because she's a teenager. She's not.
What artist was it?
Who do you think?
Okay. I think I know. Let's see. She's 23 years old.
I mean, they're probably going to make it. So, like, Kamala Khan is supposed to be a little bit younger in the comics. They're aging her up just a tiny bit, right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Just
not too bad.
Well, Young Avengers, Champions, right?
Very true.
Can't be.
All right.
Yeah. But...
Hi, John. Okay, well, let's kick it off. Do you have anything that you want to add before we dive into what she is doing on eBay and what her books are doing ever since people got the news of this? It's just her books have been going nuts.
There are toys and statues that are out there that all range like crazy, like from super affordable to, I mean, to me, $60 for something, I'm like, I'd rather have a comic book than a statue, but that's just me. Right. I know some people love statues and they're, they hunt for those and toys and stuff, but I just I probably would $20. How much would you pay
for a statue?
Yeah.
I'm going to get so much crap for this. I'm not a statue fan, only because Anthony has a whole collection that he has everywhere. And I get it. They're cool. But all they do for me is collect dust and I have to clean them all the time. Like they just...
I will say, I saw this one Doctor Doom one that was humongous, and I just stared at it. It was a couple $1,000s, and I was like, I kind of want it. And so it's only, I think certain statues stand out to me, and
maybe if it wasn't a case, I would like it better because then it's like you don't have to he has this Batman over here, and I have to get in between the wing nooks and stuff because it gets. But I heard. Little trick, guys, if you take a fabric softener sheet, what you throw in the dryer, and just kind of rub your statues down, they'll repel the dust. And really? I did that on a couple of Anthony's and it seems to be helping, but that's my main complaint with this. I have a Harley Quinn back here that Art Germ signed. That one I like. So I mean, how much would I spend is your original question. If it was an Art Germ statue, something that I really, really, really liked, I think that I would probably peak at $500.
There's an Ahsoka one that I keep eyeing that's in the 200 range. I'm like, oh. But I also
Isn't that bad? Isn't that bad?
It's not. But I also know once you start, I'm like, oh, right now I'm not really. Some things speak to me, but not really. I'm kind of lean towards comics, definitely. But I also know once you fall into it, Hot Toys, I'm gonna get one hot toy. And that's it. But I've heard that once you get one, you're like, oh, I want that one, or I want this next one. And it's just
kind of like a tattoo. It just starts chain reaction, then you end up with a ton. Yeah. It's a great question, Bruce. Why am I the one dusting? No, it's because I'm a super clean freak. It's weird. Jen was at my house. Everything's clean. I like all the cans in my pantry to face the same direction. I know that sounds psycho, but I like everything clean. Anyway.
It's very clean.
All right. Let's dive in. So again, guys, if you are just joining, make sure that you give the show a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Lucy will be joining us hopefully here in the next couple of minutes. Her, Jen, and myself also do a show called Nearing Nerdvana on Saturdays. So make sure you subscribe to that as well if you enjoyed the show. Let's keep going. All right. So first up, we were talking a little bit beforehand, and you were saying that this is considered her first cameo. Kind of.
So, okay, Drunken Chat did a great breakdown of all her appearances, but there's been a slight debate because if you look at, what you're seeing the very far left is cover A variant, and then 2 and 3. 3 has the little Riri picture on it, and that's the price for it. It's slightly more than the second print just because she's on it, but it says first appearance. But it's a cameo.
Interesting. Okay, so for the cameo number 7 of Invincible Iron Man, you're looking at a 9.8, roughly $400. If you want the raw comic, you're looking at $200. So in that case, I would recommend doing the slab because it's too much. There's not enough of a gap there to make it worth the risk. That's kind of how I always think about it when I'm looking at these prices. The middle one's pretty badass. I like that one.
Yeah,
Women of Power.
I actually have that. I bought it for pretty cheap. Well, not cheap, but cheap. What I thought was cheap. I'm like, yes, 9.6, signed by Bendis, because I was like, oh, he created her. That's cool.
Oh, that's really cool. I like that. And so that one you're looking at, again, nice chunk of change, $631 for a 9.8. So this one's not on an upward trend, though, as the other two are, which is kind of interesting. Maybe there's just not enough of them out.
I think it's so Riri stuff broke semi recently, right?
Yeah, like a week ago.
Yeah, like I think there's still going to be, but.
Okay. And then for the raw comic, $327. And then again, guys, if you are just joining on the far right, that is the second and third print. But the third print actually goes for more because it has that little Riri bubble on it, which makes sense. $346 for a 9.8 or $78 for a raw comic. What are the chances of finding these in bins?
I found them a lot.
2-3
years ago, right? And I remember buying the second and third print and then, this isn't. And I'm like, well, I'm just going to get it anyway, right? Cover price, what you can do. But now I still think that there is a chance, right? There's always a chance that half-price books or someone that's not with their finger on the pulse hasn't raised this. So if you're a hunter, I think
There's so much to keep up with too, right? Like how can these stores possibly keep up with everything unless they have like a really dedicated staff that can just kind of finger through everything every single day? Yeah. That's why I want you to work for Bird City. I want you to work for Bird City so bad. Like I'm debating just moving the whole operation to Chicago so that I can have you.
It's too expensive here. I'm like, listen, my lease is up in April, at the end of April.
You'll come to Arizona?
It's so hot. It's so hot.
I know.
It's so
I'm sweating. I am hot all the time here. It's like no matter what time of day, you're just like, ugh. Anyways, so let's keep going. All right. So again, before the show, I'm like, all right, so Jen, these are her official cameo, and Jen's all,
well, because there's debate. The census so far has been 7 is a cameo. This is her first, and then there's like early appearances. But Drunken Trent did a great job. Other channels have also covered it. Like, but this, like, I think, to me, I like the 7 as a cameo, this as a first, and then early, just because, but it's kind of like Kamala Khan, right? There's other characters who, when they appear, it's like a bunch of small little cameos, and you're like, well, which one is the first? Like,
well, if you're looking at the price ranges here, I think the majority of people would agree that this would be considered the first cameo just because of the price range. Or am I off there? Because I mean, if you look at this one, so the raw comic on this one is $235, whereas the previous one we were looking at $200 with a $400 slab. Now we're at $235 with a $737 slab. So the value is definitely backing the opinions of the people that consider this one the first cameo. No, we have to decide. We are the authority on this situation from now on. Okay, I am the authority on this situation from now on. All right, what does Paul say? He says, Iron Man number 7 is her first appearance. There's no debate. Damn it, I just went against that. A first appearance can be a cameo. Yes, they're not mutually exclusive necessarily. I agree. Her appearances have been debated for months. True, but now again, look at the prices here on these.
Well, okay, like if you do the Hulk 180, Hulk 181.
Yeah.
If it's one image, that should be a cameo. But if there's multiple panels, that kind of has to be the first, right?
Yeah, I agree with you, but then it gets even trickier, like what the angle is if you're seeing the full face. We've had that issue happen a couple of times on some of these. Oh, you guys, hold on a second. Look who just joined the show.
Hi, sorry I'm a little late.
No, you're fine.
I'm a little late.
You jumped in right on time. We're only on the second row of books here. We're talking about the cameo appearances and who considers it a first appearance versus a cameo. So on the Invincible Iron Man number 9, this variant in the center here, beautiful cover. You're looking at $1,200 plus for a 9.6. That's incredible.
Dang.
And $342 for the raw. Again, if you can get your hands on a slabbed one, I think it's worth it because it's kind of risky here if you buy something that you think is a 9.6, 9.7. I don't know. This is an expensive ass book. All three, or these two, I should say, are going down. We had the last one's at $371 with a raw comic sale average of 107.
Because most likely what happened is the news broke, people list whatever was being like listed, sold, right? Or was selling, and then people put more books on, like, oh shoot, let me go ahead and list it. But then what happens with eBay is that people like to underbid to make sure that they lock in that sale. So there's going to be that like weird, it went up and then it'll like dip a little bit, and it just kind of depends on eventually where the market's going to land. But
I think it depends on which book I own.
That is right.
I'll go over like, oh, I have this one. This is now officially the first appearance. Hold on. Before we keep on going, Lucy, how the hell are you? How's your day?
Hi, good. Really good. Thank you.
Good to see you.
My hair's so messed up. Like,
We're all tired. I don't think anybody's judging. We're all kind of like in bleh mode. But yeah, it's good to have you on.
Thank you. Thank you.
We're covering Riri Williams today, just so you know.
Oh yeah. Shut up. Oh my god.
Just so you know. Sorry guys. I love Lucy so much I give her shit all the time. So it's like
well, where was it? Is it in the text message or
no when you didn't
near Nirvana, yes. You asked me like
Lucy, who are we featuring?
Huh? You asked me and then I pointed to Lucy.
Oh yeah. You threw it at me.
And neither of you answered. I'm like, I am setting you guys up here perfectly. And it was just crickets. Anyways. All right, let's keep cruising.
Thank you, Dave. Dave said you all look stunning. Oh, thank you.
Did you guys hear my smart house? Someone is at the front door.
What
isn't that creepy?
It's the ghost.
I don't like it. I think that's creepy. Well, whoever's at the front door is gonna have to stay there. Hey, check this out. Thank you so much.
Thank you. That's nice.
This is his first time watching, and we're all like, oh, we're a hot mess today. Okay, so let's keep cruising here. So the Road to Civil War 2, we have the Invincible Iron Man number 10. This one, okay, what do we know about this one, Jen?
Well, I'm just going to say it's an early appearance.
Yes. Which is probably why it's still affordable.
Well, yeah, but also I really like that there's that variant cover that's only like $2. And I was going online and it ranged between like $160 and $5, and I was like,
not bad.
Yeah.
So that's going to be her first appearance then.
Well,
because we were able to get that one.
I like it. That's good reasoning. I like that.
And then,
all right.
On the second print, again, is the little bubble of her. I know it's kind of hard to.
It's featuring, right? It says featuring.
It's right there, guys. There she is. She's popping the back there. Yeah, and this one's affordable. You can still grab this. 9/8 slab is $27.99, which is cheaper than it costs to get the thing slab. So that's definitely worth it if you're a fan. $16.92 raw, but in this case, man, go for the slab. Unless
early appearance, right?
Yeah, it's still pretty cool. And $2 for the other one.
Her early appearances, yeah.
And it's a nice cover too. Guys, if you were just joining, I just saw a few of you join in. Welcome to Comic Book Women. We go live every Tuesday, so make sure that you are tuning in. This week we're featuring a female character, Riri Williams, but sometimes we feature artists and writers and whatever tickles our fancy. Other women in the industry, right? Okay, let's keep going. All right. Yeah, these are some cool covers. Next up, we have Invincible Iron Man number 1. Now, there's 13 of these covers, but we only featured 9, right?
Okay, she has a lot of covers and comics that she's been in that we couldn't feature all of them. Every week I'm like, okay, I'm gonna pick 10, and you guys see, like, we jam pack the slides in.
We do. We try to give you guys as much information as possible. Yeah,
but so we're gonna have to do a part 2, just for sure, before
she's out, right? Before she's out.
But for this number 1, it's only a cover. She's not inside. So these 13 covers.
So this Invincible Iron Man number 1, that's her? Or is it just Iron Man?
So the spots that I looked up for research said that is her on the cover. I was
always confused. I'm like, is that her? It's just that's just a skinny Iron Man.
It's like one of she has different.
I was gonna say, doesn't it look more feminine the way that the arms are and the way she's like, la. It looks a little bit more. La. No? Yeah.
But she has different suits.
Yeah, retro. That's a hip hop variant.
I love the hip hop variant. I think that's really cool.
I
Those
was able to grab these ones. They were in front of me, and I didn't. I passed on it like a dummy.
You did?
Oh yes, I did.
Wait, how much were they?
Well, cover price. Well, it was when they came out. They were like six. Well, at the store they had them like for $6.99 because they were variant, whatever. But they were, and it was 2016, so it was the year that I got into comics. So I was just kind of like at the time I didn't really care, I guess. But yeah, I messed up. Big time.
Oh
More
man.
than one?
I have $73.59 right now.
I would never pass up on the hip hop variants. I think they're badass. I think they're really cool, but they seem to hold their value really well, and people collect these things, so it seems like they're always increasing to me.
Some of them.
Well, even the ones
You
that
know
aren't
what?
going sky high maintain their value though.
I have the only ones that I still have. I sold my Spider-Man one and carrots, and I could.
Wait, the Miles Morales Spider-Man one?
No.
Oh, okay.
Amazing Spider-Man. No, I didn't get that
Ooh.
one.
don't
And
have
I
that one
still
either.
have Mockingbird, that one, and I had it on Macari for like $10. Nobody bought it. I still have it. I just took it down. I still have it. And I know, I don't know. Have you guys ever lost comics? Because I know I had.
Yes, all the time.
I know for a fact that I had Moon Knight, the hip hop variant, and I can't find it anymore. I know I had it, and I can't find
It's
it.
probably somewhere, right? It's probably in a spot.
Oh no, I looked through all, and it's not there. Naomi also #1. I know I bought 2, nowhere to be found.
Sometimes you put them between books, like in a bookcase.
Oh, I checked.
You need me to come over and organize your comics.
Probably because
We had a whole episode on this, and
Yes.
again, OCD kicks
It's
in.
crazy. Yeah, no, and I still have the A-Force. That one I do have. I do. I know I have it, and I'm not getting rid of that one. I'm keeping that one. But this Riri Williams, it's freaking fire. Now
Yeah,
I
I really like
appreciate. Now
She's like working on her arm. She's like, yeah, I'm cool. I'm just rewiring myself here.
And
Yeah,
this is the
JJ,
Missy
exactly.
Elliott, right? The Missy Elliott album.
I don't know. Is it?
I think so. I think it is.
Oh,
It
I
is.
didn't
It
even
is.
know that. I just thought it was
Yeah,
a
it is
cover.
Missy Elliott.
Oh, we just launched our Department of Truth cover. Have you guys seen it? It's a
Oh my
corn
God.
homage, which is like an homage to
I
Todd
can't.
McFarlane, right? I know, it's badass, isn't it? But that's a whole nother show. Okay, let's keep going here, though. So 9.8, 236, 240. I'm guessing the one on the end is, we don't know. I don't want to guess, actually.
It's a store variant that's only for that store. And I remember seeing this for 300. Like, oh, I really like it.
600.
Yeah.
Jeez.
And I remember seeing it for 300 and being like, oh, it's so expensive. Like, maybe I'll just wait a little bit. And I just, but because 300 is a lot for like modern comic, like, and now
we should make a shirt that's just Jen's. Maybe I should wait a little bit across the back, and then it'll be like ... and then that's it. Money lost. Yeah, this is pretty cool. If any of you out there have these, they are definitely on the rise. So all 3 of these are badass. I think the hip hop variant's very cool. I did not know.
Okay. Louis said, "Is that a Chicago variant?"
No, it's
$250.
Philadelphia. It's a female. She has like a coffee comic shop in Philadelphia, and from what I was told, even if you go to her shop, like she's out. She doesn't have any more. She probably has one. That's her PC. Because I feel like if I had a comic book store and I'm on the cover talking to like a superhero I like, I'm like, that's on the wall forever.
Oh, for sure. You definitely keep one of those.
Yeah.
All right, let's keep on cruising. Guys, if you are just joining before we move on, make sure that you check out Cover Price. They do sponsor the show. They are so kind and allow us to use a code for all of our viewers. Flip side, it'll get you their unlimited membership for 2 months at $1.99 a month. And it's worth it, especially if you're in the spec game or if you're starting to mess around with Whatnot or Instagram sales. It's a good resource. Or if you're just a collector and you want to know what your stuff is worth. Yeah, there's always some reason you could use that. Let's keep adding comics to the package. There you go. I waited on this one and this one and this one. All right. These three, okay, so again, a continuation.
Wow.
There's a total of 13 covers. We're only doing 9 right now, but these 3 are just absolutely stunning. I'm glad that we have all 3 variants up here. It's beautiful. Who's the artist here?
Artgerm.
Oh, this is Artgerm?
What? Oh my God, I would not.
I would not have guessed that either.
No.
So
this must be his first ones, right? Like, I mean, I don't know how long
I don't know if it's his first one, but so the one that you see with all color is limited to 3,000 print run. It's from Lexi Comics and Cards, and then the middle one is limited to 1,500, yeah. And then I couldn't find how many was the print run for the last one, but it says
it must be less, right?
Inked line art.
Must be less, maybe. But dang, that's cheap, and they're beautiful. This is beautiful.
I found the first one for $7 at that Franks and Sons, the place you told me to go to.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. I found that when I was in California, and I just liked the cover. I'm like, $7, okay.
Wow. I think it's beautiful. I would have guessed that it was Artgerm. It's different.
I know. I kind of like it though. It's like Artgerm usually is a very distinctive style. You can tell immediately that it's his. And I'm a fan of Artgerm, and I would not have guessed.
Yeah. I mean, that's why I'm asking me, is this maybe like still from his early years, maybe?
I would say probably early. I have to do a deep dive on him now, I guess.
Well, the eyes are stunning. I think the way he did the eyes are absolutely beautiful. It's like that ocean.
Yeah.
That Caribbean blue in that horizon. It's a really cool cover, and I like that it's just straight on and symmetrical. I like the symmetrical stuff. I'm like, that's my jam right there. That's beautiful. So again, affordable. If you guys are out there and you're watching and you're Riri fans, this is a good one to snag up. It's just a really pretty one to slab and hang on the wall if you want to have it be part of your collection. All of them are under $10. No graded sales averages yet. This means Laura, I know. I don't have this. I'm going to have to find this. Retro Savage. I was saying the same thing. Very beautiful eyes here. And just, again, it's a little bit outside of his standard technique. So I like to see, he's so talented. Artgerm's amazing.
Oh, he said, Judges said, I think you can still buy the set at Legacy, I think.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Because I have one, I kind of want the other 2.
So check it out to see if not, go and grab them for like $6 and 13.
I have a package that Team Nerd Herd sent me, and I wanted to open it, and now I don't know where it is.
Oh,
it's around here somewhere. I'll try to find it before the show's over. I know, and I think I know what it is. I mean, I know what it is.
From Alonso.
Yeah, it's around here somewhere though. But we were moving, and so I told Anthony, I might make sure this one stays safe. When he comes in, I'll see if I can get it. So if you guys want to see what I got from them, I'm pretty excited. Okay, let's keep going. So we did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here's 7, 8, 9. All of Invincible Iron Man #1s. We'll get to the other 3 when we do part 2 show. But okay, so the first one here. Why is this one so much higher than the other 2?
It's a Jeff DeCall 1 for $25.
Gotta love DeCall, huh? I emailed him the other day and I was like, so when are you gonna do something for Bird City? He's like, oh, I want to. I'm just so busy. I'm like, I don't care. Please work with me. I'm like, I really want you. So if you're out there, Jeff, I'm going to keep bugging you until you say yes eventually. His stuff is amazing. What was that? The Lives of Lila Star?
Lucy.
Yes. The Life, Death of Lila Star. Yeah, that one.
His cover for that, where she's like sitting on the ledge and her little, and there's that big flower. So cool. Yeah. It's really, really nice. That would be a feather in our hat if we got a DeCall cover. So
Paul said they still have a set at $4.55 at Legacy. Also get them on eBay then. I'm just kidding.
Wait, for all 3. Yeah, that's kind of
what?
That's a little high for Jen.
Yeah, for me, $55. Like,
she's gonna look on eBay.
She's like, I'll just wait. I'll just wait until it goes back down. It'll be fine. Yeah. All right, so DeCall over on the first one, you're looking at $600 for a 9/8, $210 for a raw. The middle one, the action figure variant, which is still pretty cool.
I just saw somebody sold that one. Was it Aaron? I think that, or was it I
whatnot?
think it was, was it Brian? I think, I don't know. Somebody recently sold this one on Whatnot. Yeah, I want to say Brian or Aaron. I don't know. One of those two just sold it. Oh, and that third one. Ooh.
Yeah, so the middle one is a John Tyler Christopher action figure variant.
Mhm.
Like, you never know, you can find it in the back. And then the stem is Mike McCone.
Just say
That sounds right. Mike McCone. Where to go with that? The action figure variants are neat. People collect those. So it's, again, one of those, you got to have them all type deals. So if you can pick one up, maybe find one that somebody hasn't priced that high. $60 for a raw comic, man. That's for the action figure. I don't know.
But I like that white. Now I'm like Jen. Every time I see like a white cover like that, I think about like signatures. They will look nice with signatures.
See, as a retailer, I sit there and think damages. As soon as those arrive, those are going to be so damaged. Anytime we get a white cover.
White?
Oh, man,
I would
white's
think
rough.
the dark ones. I would think the dark.
If the back cover is dark, then it'll transfer. Like, it'll get like dirty looking, right?
Well, like, yeah, and like the stray dogs, the white stray dogs blanks that we got, there was like misprints, like really small smudges. Any like by the staples, there'll be smudged lines. Yeah. It's just.
But you just have the artist do stuff over it.
Yeah. Yeah, I just think damages. You guys are better. You guys are like, oh, we can sign here, and I'm like,
anyway. Sign it right there. Yeah, but see, customers don't care about your signature. You can get a signature. They want that clean copy.
I would hear about it if we sent out one with a smudge. They would be like, wait a second first, Woody.
Oh, what kind of store are you running?
I want my white just completely white. Anyway. Love you guys out there that support us. We love you. But same thing with the Stray Dogs cover that we did. That was all black. Same issue. I mean, black was tricky. Like, you would find these little tiny ink like smudges. Yeah. And like there was nothing we could do about it. But it's a beautiful cover, and it does make the characters pop. All right. Let's keep going. Oh,
I like this.
Okay.
So Anthony Piper 1/25 is number 2. And
I love that one.
3 is Chris Inca, 1/25 also.
1/25, both of them their ratio. I really like that number 2. Like she's like in her zone, trying to fix her arm. I like it.
Kind of has like a Spider-Man feeling to it. It kind of channels that adolescence. Yeah. Doesn't it kind of like you could see it as like a scene from Spider-Verse?
Yeah.
Like the college dorm in the background with the bunk beds.
Yeah, I like it though. It's cool. Again, she's fixing her arm. She has a problem with that left arm. It keeps breaking.
Right? Yeah.
If you're right-handed, why does your left arm keep breaking? It could be your right arm.
Because it's weak. Just kidding.
It's not used enough. Yeah, white erasers do work, but I won't do that unless somebody gives me like explicit permission, or otherwise it makes me too nervous. I'm like, I don't want to ruin it. Anthony's good at that. He's really good at cleaning and pressing. I'm like too nervous. Okay, so why is this other one, the number 3? Explain to me why this is $1,200.
Oh my God.
So I think Mel is a big proponent, right, of the number 3 because they name her in it. And so, but there's other people who also believe the same thing. So 3s tend to be a lot more than 2. 2s are just kind of like, that's a great cover, right? But like normal cover A, no one really, yeah. But yeah, 3s because of the guts of the comic, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, it's very cool. So you're looking at a little under $300 if you find this thing raw, a 9.8, $1,200. And it's on an upward trend.
Huh. That's crazy. That's crazy expensive.
I mean, for like, I like how Andrew's right. Like for a while, a lot of people were doing that. And I always kind of liked her. So I just picked some of these, up. I have that number 3. Because I liked it. I'm like, oh, it's cool. It's like a tech cover. But
yeah, I like her too. I don't see why. I don't know. I like her too. I think but again, not for everybody. Not everybody has to like everything, but I'm a fan. I think the character is really neat. But I like any type of character where it's like that intellectual is like their main strength. I think that's so cool. So Lucy, would you spend $1,200 on this?
No.
Jen's like, no, I would go to the Galactic Starship Hotel in Disneyland and instead. Right? Come on, one night in the Galactic Star Cruiser, or you can have this comic.
Yeah.
But again, if you are hunting and can find it, again, so this just happened. Major comic book stores know to raise these prices. Maybe smaller ones, like if you go in ones like really disorganized, or like you never know, right? So someone might mislist it on eBay. Use that fatfinger.com thing.
Let's see here. Yeah, Christopher, that's probably what it was. I don't know though. Who's to say? Maybe it played into it. What was I going to say though? Every show we tell you guys, we're like, if any of you happen to find one of these covers, like in a back issue bin, we want to know about it. And we've been doing these shows, the market reports specifically, for how long? Like 10 weeks? Maybe longer? Maybe 12 weeks? And not one of you out there have shared with us your treasures. Not one. I'm like, I want to know if somebody out there found some cool shit and they haven't told us, right?
But also some stores, like I know I haven't been hunting as much as I normally did pre-pandemic, right?
Yeah.
So
maybe nobody found anything yet. Maybe. But if you guys do, let us know. We're all on Facebook. We're all on Instagram. You can hit up the Tales from the Flip Side channel directly and just share with them. And we'll definitely make sure that we bring it up during the shows. For those of you who are just joining, please go ahead and give the show a thumbs up if you are enjoying it so far, and leave a comment. The girls and I read every single comment. Like, we literally go back and we'll read everything. We enjoy your feedback. We like knowing what you did enjoy, what you might suggest that we can do better, whatever. So leave a comment for us, and make sure that you tune in on Saturdays too when we do Nearing Nirvana, because this week I think we're going to do something fun. We're going to bring Ellie on, hopefully. Yeah, my daughter. We'll see. Oh, she was so excited because of the Spider-Man trailer that got leaked. She's like, Mom, look at this. I'm like, is this like a person on a cell phone filming a cell phone, filming a cell phone? Yep. And she's like, yeah, it's really fuzzy. I'm like, I can't make out anything. But anyways. Oh, yes, H&H Comics, we did discuss the four-way tie for her first cover appearance at the very beginning here, although the majority of the people in this chat seem to think it's number 7. So you can add to that discussion as well. Let us know. Number 11 is also first time Riri, Miles, Kamala, and Sam all appeared on the same cover. Ooh, very cool.
Yeah, there's times I kind of wish we had like a 3-hour show. But then I feel bad for Britt doing all the slides.
I know. She's like, no 3-hour shows. Paul, I think that weighs into it too. I think it is a dislike of characters being replaced by somebody new versus creating entirely new characters.
But Iron Man wasn't gone. Like, he became an AI, and I like how they did that with this story, and that was an interesting. Like, it can't be same stuff happens for 50 years. They have to figure out ways to, like, so he dies, becomes an AI. That's cool. Like, that's an interesting thing that happened with his character.
Yeah.
Same thing with, like, in the Ultimate Universe, when Miles became Spider-Man. I was like, oh, you killed Peter Parker. I'm like, in the Ultimate Universe, not in the 616. And even if they did, like that's why I really like those life stories, because it shows you how a person would evolve as the ages go on, instead of just
it allows you to just keep expanding versus getting stuck in one storyline, which inevitably has to end. It's like you can keep growing, kind of like a tree, just keep branching off. Wait, you make someone else do all the slides?
Okay, wait. So what I do?
Damn it, our secret's out, Jen. Okay, go ahead.
What I do is I look for all the books, and I get a slide of, or I take a picture of the cover. I find one, like a high definition one, and then I go to Cover Price and I take a screenshot, and then I will say, make this a slide.
So yes, the behind the scenes 4th member of Comic Book Women is Britt. That is Jen's girlfriend, and she's amazing, and she does such a good job on this stuff, and we owe her a lot.
Well, she does the character slides.
Yeah, you can tell, like, sometimes she's like, oh, I'm too busy, I can't make it this week, and so I'll take over, and mine look like crap in comparison.
Oh, yes, crap. No,
yes, they do. Crap. So
people do good jobs.
No, mine are like garbage, and hers are all like layered, all pretty, and they're all like, yeah. Anyway, so that's a yes. We make her do all the slides. Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's 2 people. Sometimes, like Laura says, she helps out. A lot of the times you help out. So, yeah, for Comic Book Woman and Near Nirvana, our other show near Nirvana, she also does the slides too. So you both do it.
It should be her full-time job, just designing YouTube shows. She's so talented.
She's amazing.
All right.
Yes.
She really is. So shout out to Britt.
Yeah.
All right, keep cruising here. Next up, we have Big Changes Strike the Champions, number 22. Both, wait, one's a variant, one's not, right?
Well,
Second print.
Because of having to put the prices, if you put it the other way around, the prices would have been over Riri. So we kept it this way. So what you're seeing on the left-hand side is the second print. The one on the right is the first print.
And I know. Are you reading this too? And all Lucy does is show up and smile.
Yeah, I'm here for my looks, basically. They got me for my looks. Yes.
It's true. It's true. I mean, that 1,000-volt smile is worth it, right?
Thank you. Thank you.
It's totally worth it. It's not the same when you're not here. It's like, oh. Okay, so yeah, these ones are obviously really good choices, guys. Both of them are cover appearances. They're both affordable. You're looking at about 60 to 80. What?
That's her new costume.
Yeah, it's neat. I like it.
Yeah, and then Braun too.
I have that book.
Show.
Can I get to $1,000 already so I can sell it?
Lean in here real quick. Lean in here. You guys, you got to see this real fast. So here's Anthony. For those of you who are new, that's the owner of Bird City / my husband. And right now he is wearing something. Can you just tell them very quickly what those glasses are? I'm not making this up. Go ahead.
So they're Alexa smart glasses. And I bought all smart devices for our house so I can control our whole home with my glasses.
Like, could be walking down the hallway. He's all
Alexa, turn off desk lights. Alexa, turn on desk lights. Alexa,
excuse me.
Start the dryer.
Oh,
you get it.
Okay, there's nothing in the dryer.
Freaking Iron Man over here. Tony Stark.
Kind of fits into this whole thing.
Sold out in 60 minutes.
We're sold out already? Done. Oh, you guys.
No, I didn't get to get one.
I got you. I told you guys at the beginning of the show that we were launching that corn homage, and it sold out. It's done. Okay, but anyway.
I shared it, and I got messages because of that. They're like,
yeah.
There's so many Department of Truth. Sorry, guys, we're kind of, but I gotta say this. There's so many exclusives for Department of Truth that I'm kind of like getting like, oh gosh, like it's a little bit too much. They're all amazing. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. They're all beautiful. There's so many that are beautiful. But when I saw this one, I have seen the hip hop variants, but I have not seen like a corn. Come on, like, and I love that. That I love that freaking.
You know what's so sad though? I showed it to my daughter and she's like, "Who's corn?" I'm like, well, she's like, "Why is the R messed up? Is that a typo?" I'm like, "Oh my god!"
She's a teenager, right?
That was like one of my first ones when I was learning English. Like that's one of the first songs like that kind of like hard rock like that I liked.
Really?
That like I didn't understand what they were saying, and as I kept listening and then understanding little by little, so it meant something for me, like seeing that, So I was just like, oh my god.
Yes. Ideally, we would have got Todd McFarlane himself to do it since he did the original cover. And apparently he directed one of their music videos too, which I did not know that.
That's amazing.
I mean, how cool is that? But obviously we couldn't get Todd. But anyways, let's get back to this. It sold out in like 10 minutes. Oh, geez. Okay. Well, I told you guys. I let everybody know at the beginning of the show. So technically I said something, right? Dang, I feel so bad when people miss out on those. Yeah. Who needs Laura when they have those glasses? That's right. Alexa, make the slides for me.
Something I found on reference.com.
Oh, Alexa, off. I was just kidding. Alexa, off. She thought I was talking to her. Just kidding, Alexa. It's okay. Anyways, all right. So yeah, these are both under $20. My house is gonna kill me. Hold on, let's see. I collect X-23 Lucy, and with her and the X-Men, I've had to take out loans. JJ had the Google glasses for 3 days. They didn't have my prescription though, so it was 3 days of pure danger. Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah, I think he directed Freak on a Leash. That's right, which is so cool. I didn't know that.
That's awesome. I love that.
Yeah, song. Alexa's listening to everything. But anyway, yeah. Let's keep going. Next up, we have Riri Williams Ironheart #1, the variant and outlawed. So tell us a little bit about these four. Ooh, these are expensive ones though.
Well, it's funny because the Bartel one when we first did like weeks ago.
Yeah,
when we
that's
did the
when we had
Bartel
that
show,
one.
we talked about this one. It's a one for 50, and I have never been able to find it. I always still hold out hope, but it being a newer comic from 2018, there's a ratio of 1 to 50. Like,
Has it gone up since we did the Bartel show?
Probably. We have to go back and check, but probably.
See, so you guys should have bought it when we brought it up back then, huh?
Mhm.
it's hard.
Jan,
When prices are this high, I am not rich, right? So what I'm hoping to do now is really focus on trying to sell some of my comics so I could take the comics and then maybe buy something like this, because I can't currently do that. I don't have the capital.
Outlawed is also a bubblegum cover. That's true. I totally missed that.
Oh,
Bartel's amazing.
The Outlawed is in Anna Rudd. It's also 1 in 50.
Wait, we got a little dance, Chris. Did he
what
just give
the
us
heck?
another $5? I got a dance for that.
Gosh. Thank you.
Little dance for your $5.
Oh, we're doing little dances now? We dance for No, we appreciate that so much. Thank you. That's like the ultimate compliment. Sincere thanks. Bartel, Dr. Alfred's a cover. Yeah, that one's a good one too. Bartel's amazing. We did a whole thing on her, guys. You should go back and watch that. And the way that her pieces come together is she actually goes through and starts to think first which parts of the photo or the cover she wants to be where the eye is drawn to. So she takes her light and her dark and puts those in first. And then she kind of develops around that, which is such a neat thing. She's also the one that taught us the term evergreen pieces, which means she tries to make her covers like this one, take the text off. This piece isn't necessarily indicative of the interior story. It's just the characters themselves, and it can last for a while, which I think is really neat. Anthony and I have decided to kind of take that approach with our exclusives. We try to make them evergreen versus specific to the story themselves. So sorry,
Don't give your
I love
secret
her.
away.
I know, right?
What do you think of the Anna Rudd Outlawed?
Yes, I do really like those colors.
It's a 150 also.
I like it. Would I drop $1,000 on it? No.
But it's Miles, Kamala, and Riri.
And
That's
somebody
not
said
how I
it's a
see Miles, though.
bubblegum cover. You know, people now they're into the whole bubblegum. The pops.
I mean, oh, sorry. Here, her artwork is gorgeous. It really is. Like, she was a really fun spotlight that we did. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. That's just not how I picture my Miles. My Miles looks different, and I wouldn't spend it. Would you guys spend $1,000 on this? On this one?
Nope.
But like, I remember when this first came out, and it was, I want to say it was over ratio right away. Or is it at ratio? It was still in that, again, anything over 20 and it's a new comic, I have a really hard time doing.
Yeah.
It's just tough. Like, just because, again, financially, like, ooh.
Yeah. Yeah,
But
me too.
If this was 20, I would get it. But
You
now
gotta
it's
change your mindset, Jen. Like, your finger is so on the pulse of this industry that stop thinking of it as $20. Think of it as an investment. If you're confident that that cover or that character is eventually, which
But I want to keep it.
Well, in that case, I can't help you.
Well, see, that's how I started, Laura. That's how it started. That's how I started. But then now I'm kind of like in both, you know, like, and I think you're the same, Laura. There's a lot of that you want to keep, and there's a lot that you're like thinking of.
My private collection's right over there, and I'm talking 15 short boxes that are mine.
Wait, get $2.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You guys are spoiling us tonight. That's really cool. All right, so Outlawed came out during COVID lockdown, seemed to be under the radar. Oh wait, hold on, I messed up your dancing. Dance again. I covered it. Yay! We got $2. Well, no, that's £2, which I think is like more than $2, isn't it?
I think so.
I do think so.
Now I'm 2 pounds heavier. I'm just kidding.
See, Lucy's worth every penny. That's awesome. Thank you so much. That's really, really sweet, Dave. We appreciate that. All right. So guys, again, if you're just hopping in, make sure that you give us a thumbs up. We appreciate all the donations tonight. That's really cool. We do use it for
Hey, Nine Wonder, what's up?
There we go. Hey, Queens. I like the sound of that. All right.
He's amazing.
I appreciate that. Okay. Lucy shows up, smiles, laughs, and dances. Yeah.
You see, that's why I'm here.
That's awesome. All right, let's keep cruising, guys. Next up, we have Marvel Action Chillers, which I'm not really familiar with this series.
Never heard of it.
You're gonna have to kind of fill me in on this one.
Yeah.
It's the kids section. These
That's okay.
These two are both 1 in 10 ratios, and if you're a Riri fan or you have people in your life who are younger, the chiller, like a lot of the kids lines, like I feel like I like to always go look at the kid comics because I just want to see if they're good, number one, and then if they are, I'll give them to my nephew, right? If I'm like, okay, I think something he'll like, because I'm trying to foster a new personality. It's tough, but yeah, these are 1 in 10s. They're still affordable, and that's like the most recent stuff that I was like, but oh shoot, I can't pronounce it.
Say it.
There's
I mispronounce so much, Jen. Come on.
There's a person on Twitter that I follow, and they're also on Instagram, but I don't know how to say their name.
Just say it. Let's see.
It's like oh no.
Remember what I tell you, when you're not sure, just say it with confidence.
I have no confidence in this name.
You know how you seen how many names I have mispronounced on Whatnot? I mispronounced Whatnot, okay? Sam kept correcting me. I kept saying why not, and he's like, why not or whatnot? What not? So just
you said why not? That's
yes.
funny.
Yeah, that was right. He said,
just say it, Jen.
Quixotic comics.
Okay.
Wait, what?
It's Quixotic?
Quixotic. Like exotic, but Quixotic.
Quixotic comics.
They're awesome. You should follow them. They post a lot of really cool stuff, and this was one of them because it reminded me, because I remember seeing these on the shelf. I didn't see these number 1 in 10s, but I saw the normal covers, because she's on a couple of the normal covers for Marvel Action Chillers.
Jen, do you like the uniform or her new costume? Do you like it? I feel like we kind of skimmed over that because we got sidetracked by something else. But what do you think? And I want your honest opinion here.
It's tough. I don't think that it's like Tony Stark has many mocks, right? He has many iterations. I think she's going to too. This seems to be the one that's sticking for the longest as of right now, but she's going to get like upgrades. It differentiates her from Iron Man. I think the other ones were really close to his, and so that's what, like, you're right. People were like, "Oh, is that Iron Man or is that Riri?" Like, they weren't sure which one. So this is like, you see this, you're like, "Oh."
So to solve that, you add little glowing hearts.
Well, just because his arc being where it was
because he needed to be alive, so he needed to have that there, right?
Yeah.
I think also just like aesthetically, like when they first made it, having things centered was very right. Like, you didn't see skewed emblems till like later. They were all like centered. Maybe, I don't know. I'm just talking. But with hers, it, her being Ironheart and it being moved over.
Okay, I think we're all on the same page then.
Yeah, H&H Comics says, I think the armor will not offer much protection. Yeah, because but then
depends on the metal.
But Tony, yeah, like it just also like Tony, it's fit for a man, like his body type, right? It's thicker and everything.
Well,
so she's a woman and it's a teenager, I don't know, right? She's a teenager. Yeah. So it is smaller fit, and then obviously they make it all more.
It's about the materials being used. But if you look at Iron Man's armor in the Endgame one, where it's the nanotechnology that covered him, you would think, wow, nanotechnology, that must not be very strong, but it held up against Thanos for a couple blows. Like, it just depends on the material. And
what's that Johnny Depp
really
movie?
Like it.
The Johnny Depp movie where he uses nanotechnology. What is that?
Is that the one where he wanted to become a computer?
Willy Wonka?
Yes. No, not Willy Wonka. Like then like oh man, his wife like turns on him. What is that movie called?
I don't know. I don't think I ever watched it.
I remember seeing the trailer.
No, it's not Edward. It's Johnny Depp, but like he creates this nanotechnology, but then he dies and then he becomes part of the computer. Anyway.
Sorry, I'm just naming his movies.
Willy Wonka. No, not Willy Wonka.
That's what he said.
Riri does not need VR. Yeah. So I don't know. Her outfit's interesting.
Yeah.
I hope they do other mocks. I think that there's.
I really like this one. I love the colors. It shows that it's different than from. Yeah.
Transcendent. That's what it's
Yeah.
called. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Thank you. That was good. Drive me nuts, Retro Savage. I'm glad you said something. Again, guys, the chat is we're at a lot of viewers here. So if you are enjoying it, please give us a thumbs up. We put a lot of work into these. By we, I mean everybody but Lucy.
No, she's the heart. She's the heart and the soul. When she's not here, we feel it.
I'm sorry, Lucy. You know I love you.
Oh my God. That's so
2 out
funny.
of 3 of us put a lot of work into these shows.
We do. We do though. We talk all the time in our chats. Like,
Look at Jen trying to defend me.
I'm just crying.
Oh, I love you, Jen.
I love Lucy. Without Lucy,
I just snorted.
that was kind of a delayed reaction though. I like waited for it to sit in, and Lucy just busts out laughing. Anyways, love you. I love you. You're my cream puff. You're my cream puff.
He said, "Hey, not showing up is late." Yeah, and I show up late.
No, we're not even drunk. We're like, this is just us being normal. None of us are drinking.
yeah,
I'm
water.
literally drinking water.
Showing up is work. That's true.
That's what I'm saying. And I show up late, so I mean, you know.
Anyways, if you guys like the show, give us a thumbs up. In all seriousness,
my
the
God,
girls
that
and
was
I
so
really
funny.
appreciate it. We do put a lot of work into these shows, and we hope that you guys are enjoying them. And you leaving comments and giving it a thumbs up lets us know that we're doing something right here. All right, I gotta.
They make me cry.
I know, me too. Good thing I'm not wearing makeup today, though. So it's my face mirror.
I know.
Good thing. All right, next up, again, we got some more of these chillers coming up here. That's a cool cover.
This is bonus. This is bonus. This is
Bonus stuff.
it's coming out in November.
Oh,
It's
okay.
3 paperback, 4 chillers. So it's kind of perfect to
Especially for kids, to get kids right now, like, you know, Christmas coming. I don't know if you give stuff away, like maybe for Halloween or anything like that.
Yeah.
Like,
this would have been a perfect one to come out before Halloween, for Halloween. So it's a little bit after that. So a belated Halloween gift.
yeah.
Oh, I can't wait for the holidays.
Yeah.
Aren't you guys excited?
Yeah. Oh my God, yes.
And then
I
Marvel
bought
Rising,
one
part of
I
Huh?
bought some fall pillows. It sounds like,
You bought fall pillows?
yeah, it says hello fall. Look, don't throw it. Sounds gonna bring it so I can show you guys.
Oh, I like that. I
I already
that.
put them up. I know, I saw them, and then,
Cute.
oh shit. And I at Target, like once they get you once you walk in right there, and then like
I won't
some
go to
little
Target.
napkins for the kitchen, like it says apples or something like that. I don't know.
That's good. It sets a good tone for your house. And you got to light some like pumpkin candles. Oh, Starbucks has pumpkin spice now.
I don't really like it.
Okay, wait, real quick.
Oh,
The-
sorry. Go ahead.
The Marvel Rising, Heart of Iron is actually Disney Plus show.
Oh,
Sorry,
yeah.
movie. There's 9 movies. It's also a TV show. It's another thing that if you have people who are younger, who are curious about Riri or the new heroes that you see,
Yeah.
like pictured, it's good pictured. Like, and there's
Yeah,
also a
free
Marvel
comic
Rising
book
comic
day,
book
right?
too. Just comic book.
I got that one, the free comic book day. And I think there's another one that they did for Halloween. Like there's like a Halloween, the free comic book day for Halloween.
Mhm.
There's the other one. And I think I got one of those. They always give those little for kids.
Yeah.
So yeah, check those out. I know I have those. I might add them to my whatnot, to my why not.
Why not? Right? Oh, if I ever, you guys, I actually want to tell you this. You know how Trish dyed her hair purple?
Mhm.
If I was ever going to dye my hair, I would do this.
Which
I'd have blonde on top, fading into pink. Oh wait, here.
Oh,
right here.
like Ghost Spider.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
do it.
That's what I've thought
Yeah.
about it. Just pink.
Okay,
tips.
and I
Wouldn't
do
that
the
be
other
cute?
one. I do the black with purple.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay, if
It's
you
all
do it, I'll do
colors.
it. If you do it, I'll do it.
Okay.
They call me Bruce. So the episodes are super short. The movies are 45 minutes. So this is the one with her in it that introduces her as a character.
Oh, there's only 10 minutes, really? So it's like
Yeah.
short stories.
Yeah, well, so
Kind of.
there's a series that's short, right? 10 minutes, but then there's movies that are like 45 minutes that introduce all these
Okay.
characters.
So it's kind of like Marvel, I mean, like DC Girls, kind of.
Yeah.
Like that, right? That it's on, I think, on Netflix. I seen them or something like that.
Did you guys know Aaron Yee used to work at Starbucks
Yeah.
for years?
I think he did mention it once. I kind of remember. That's crazy.
Can't you see
He's
Yee as
also
like a
a musician.
barista? Is it a barista or a baristo
Yeah.
if you're a boy?
Barista.
Baristo?
No, barista is a both.
Barista, right?
Really?
I never heard anyone say called baristo.
I don't know.
Barista just sounds like feminine,
Like a
though. Like, I'm a
woman.
barista. Anyway.
I think it's
Okay.
just
Sorry, guys. Let's keep cruising. Those are bonus books, so these are coming out soon. Keep your eye out if you are a Riri Williams fan. These are some fun ones that you guys can just get a hold of for super cheap, and it seems like it's worth it. Nice little fun stories. So every week, the girls and I pick what we are looking forward to for New Comic Book Day tomorrow, since we air on Tuesdays. So tomorrow, Lucy, you're up first. What are you looking forward to?
Boston Mystical Society. I mean, metaphysical.
Metaphysical.
What did I say? I don't know.
You know,
That's what I just said.
You
Right.
said metaphysical. I'm pretty sure you did.
Okay. The Spirit of Rebellion. And didn't we have them on Comic Book Woman, interviewing them and talking to their about their past books?
Mhm.
And this one, it's kind of the continuation kind of thing, but you don't have to read the other ones to know. It's like a own, and I kind of like this one. It's about little ghosts and adventure mystery, so I'm excited for that one. I want to see if I'm able to find it at the comic book store.
Yeah, we had Madeline on. Gosh, that was a while ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think
Like
so.
months ago. We had Madeline, the author. She was on with us, and she was just talking about how this is a really fun, like, kind of like Sherlock Holmes meets steampunk meets ghosts, and you kind of combine all those things together, and it's a really fun little story here.
Yeah, I like that one.
Who is the publisher? I don't remember.
Source Point, I think it was.
Is
Source
it?
Point. Yeah, let me double check, but I'm pretty sure that it was them.
So it's Madeline. Okay, yeah, we have Madeline. Who is the publisher here?
I think it is Source Point. Let me check real quick.
While you do that, Barbaric #3 comes out from Vault, and I really like the story, and I look forward to reading the next tomorrow.
Is this a continuation, Jen? That one?
Yeah.
You said it's the next?
Yeah, Barbaric is a cool
Okay.
story. It's a really cool story. I'm kicking
Oh.
myself for not doing a cover of this one because I read #1. I haven't read the second one yet though, but it's a solid one.
Weird.
It is Source Point, Lucy. You're right.
Okay. Yeah, I can remember seeing that it was Source Point. Okay. You found it before me. Cool.
So yeah, Boston Metaphysical Society for Lucy. Jen is going with Barbaric, and then I chose Voices Identity #1, specifically the Momoko variant, because this issue is going to be focusing on all the Asian superheroes out there, giving them a little bit of love. So you're going to see Miss Marvel, Jubilee, Silk, Jimmy Woo, who I love. I think this is a cool one, and I like that Momoko did the cover. Kind of fits, right? So it's like you're supporting that entire dynamic there, and I think it's a cool cover too. I like it.
Yeah.
It's gonna have Lucy's
Which
future
character is
hairstyle.
this? I know. Who is she again? Sorry.
She's the one that we had on the previous slide, right? Hold on.
Yeah, she was in that one. Yeah, but
Who
I
is
don't know
this,
what
Jen?
character.
That's Quake.
Who? I don't know.
That's Quake. So that's Quake. That's Daisy from. So what's cool about? Sorry, I'm not going to do a tangent, but the person who played her in Shield did the voice for her in Marvel Rising. But that's
Oh.
Quake.
Oh, okay. I need to.
Is that
Is
Quake?
it?
I don't
I
think.
don't know.
I don't think that's Quake.
It has the same hair.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, is it?
I don't know. I just like the cover. I thought it was cool.
Yeah.
You guys
and
out there
I
watching.
almost picked, and I told you I almost picked the regular cover. Because it's you said it was for what? The Asian heritage something.
Yeah, so it's featuring all the Asian superheroes this time around.
All
But yeah,
the Asian superheroes, you said?
Mm-hmm.
That's why I liked it. Because I was like, oh, that's cool.
Girl from the Runaways.
It's the girl from the Runaways.
I never watched that.
Oh,
that was
really? I didn't read it, but I was watching that show on Hulu, which I kind of liked. I only watched season 1, I think. So is she in season 1 from the show? Then I probably know. I think they're kind
Okay.
of new. Nick.
Oh, here we go.
Okay.
Thank you, Yee.
Okay.
We need to have Yee on to Comic Book Women with us one year or
Seriously.
one time because, like,
To
I think he
correct
would
us
be
all
great.
the time.
Yeah.
Jen,
Yee, if
Jen
you're
and
out
Aaron
there-
are gonna correct us all the time.
Well, I
Oh
didn't.
my gosh, right? It'll be like smartness overload. We're just gonna sit here like cowering in our chairs.
I didn't know that's who it was. I just knew, like, I'm like, Quake looks different. I mean, similar, but I didn't know who it was, though. He knew who it was, so good job.
Good job, Yee. So all 3 of these will be out tomorrow. If you're interested in any of them, make sure you pick them up and let them know that Comic Book Women sent you there. Like, oh my gosh,
Tag us.
tag us. Send a picture. You know, I know I'm like Jones in here for pictures, but I want a picture of somebody going, I got this or I did this because of Comic Book Women. That would like
Wait,
make my day.
I did get a tag for somebody said they got it because Jen, that they were saying Jen talked about it like on Comic Book Woman and they tagged.
What was it?
They tagged us. Let me check. I'll tell you. right now.
Rob did it with the Carter
Was it
comics.
Rob?
Remember the
Okay.
Carter? The
Oh yes, that's the one. Yeah, Agent Carter. Yeah, Rob Comics. Yeah, he did tag us like on that one.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah, he did.
I love
Yeah.
that. That makes me happy when you guys do that. It makes us feel like,
Yeah.
I don't know, we're making a difference. If I mention you girls in the UK, they will probably go.
We're not any. Yeah, no. What we want is to you tag us and then we see it and we just have like a joy.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's it. Okay, let's keep cruising here. So, guys, that was basically it for us for tonight. But on Saturday, we're going to be doing an episode of Nearing Nirvana. I'm going to be bringing my teenage daughter on with us. She is Gen 2.0. She is so into all the MCU news, and she's on top of all the latest leaks and updates. Her and Jen can just geek out all day.
Yes, me and Laura were here.
Right? Like Ellie reminds me so much of Jen. It's so funny. So we're trying to get her to come on with us on Saturday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you want, go ahead and subscribe. We're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter.
I follow people and I read. I'm like, oh, it's funny, or I try to like stuff. I'm really bad at Twitter.
I need to get better about Facebook too. Now that I'm thinking about it, I haven't checked.
I've been, you know what? I've been slacking it on Instagram lately.
So all of us are slacking.
I haven't
A lot
been
of
Life.
work.
Life, right? Life, jobs,
Yes.
quitting jobs,
God.
starting new
We all
jobs.
have jobs.
Rob, we just talked about you that you tagged us on what you got. Yeah, there it is.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's who we like. Yeah, do that, guys. We love that. And then Bird City Comics, obviously, that's who I'm representing here tonight. If you haven't checked us out, please do. We have a lot of really, really nice exclusives. We just sold out of a Carla Cohen one, and just the second sold out of a Department of Truth one. So check out Bird City Comics. If you subscribe to our newsletter, you'll get an email every time we drop a new book, and that's the best way to prevent missing out on something. That way, open the email, see what it is. If you like it, great, click on it, buy. If you don't,
Eric.
no worries. Wait till the next one.
Oh, Eric. Oh shit. Eric. He did my logo for
That's
Mama
who did your-
Comic. Yes, he's the one who did our near Nirvana logo too that we have on Instagram.
Oh, the one with the
yes. Let me see. Do
off
I
of,
have it here? Can you see it if I go? Oh no, I have to add it here.
what is it?
Okay, so this guy is super talented, guys. He did
Yes.
a couple different logos for us, and he's really good. Is that what you Eric, is that what you do for a living?
the Nirvana, Nirvana.
He did, yeah.
Yeah.
And then he does Mel's Mighty Mel's stuff too, and he's amazing and super talented. But yeah.
Yeah, we appreciate that so much.
Jen, tonight, make sure to follow us on Whatnot. Jen, it's her first auction tonight, right? Right after
Are
this,
you
Jen?
nervous? Are you nervous?
It's in 17 minutes.
Okay. Oh, we gotta go.
So I'm a little nervous. I feel like I got really nervous about the grades, and I think a couple of them I may have I was like, it's better to grade lower,
Yes.
because I was like, oh man,
I don't think you should mention. I don't know. Like you. Show people,
Well,
and they can be
definitely.
the judge of
I'm
it.
still gonna,
You know.
show why I thought it was that. I just figured, because some of them I'm like, I don't want people to think that this is I don't want them. I think I'll probably show the comic, talk about why I think it's that grade, and then start the bidding, because I would feel really bad if someone was like, why isn't it this? I'm like, oh, I have it.
Well, that's why it's live and they can see the
Yeah.
the conditions. So it's up to
Lucy's
them to
all
bid or
sales
not.
final.
No, I just
Yeah.
No, we had people that complain if we say it's a 9.6 and they get a 9.4, or if we say it's a 9.8 and they get a 9.6.
I don't think you should say that it's
It's
a 9.
really
You
tricky.
say it looks good to me.
It looks good to me. It's good enough. It looks good.
I actually took one off because number one, I thought because you had me pick. I only had picked 10 at first, and Lucy's like, "Oh, you should pick 20," and then I did, and then it was that Dark Claw, and then I'm like, "Well, I like amalgam stuff, but I don't know if other people like it," so I took it away, and then I was like staring at it, and I was like, "Oh, it's got a little bend." I'll just keep it. It's fine.
Just
If
add
it
it.
hasn't bend,
You
I
don't
don't know. I don't say grades because I don't know for
Yeah.
sure and don't want it to be completely wrong.
Yeah, same. I'm the
It's
same. I don't
so
know. I don't know
subjective.
grades. Yeah, I don't know.
Well,
That's why I
even
say
if
it's
you
good
know
to me.
grades and you send it in and you get some guy at CGC that's like, meh, I'm gonna give it a 9.6 just because I feel like it. Sometimes we get books back and it's like there's no reason that this should be a 9.6, but you
Yeah.
get one anyway, and it's so subjective.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
We appreciate that. Regardless of gender, just tell people it's not a 9.8. That's the best way to go. It's not a 9.8.
I like that.
I like that
Looks
too.
like it's not. Just kidding.
That's clever. I like that a lot. All right, so Jen, you're gonna be at Whatnot in 14 minutes. So guys, check her out and support her. Lucy's on Whatnot as well. So is
Yeah, I
Bird
have
City
one
Comics.
Thursday.
Oh, nice.
On
So
Thursday.
all three of us are officially on Whatnot now.
Yes.
Very, very cool. So make sure that you're following all of us on there. We appreciate all the support. Girls, anything to add?
Follow
Happy
us.
hunting.
Follow us. Happy
Watch
hunting.
us again.
Watch us again. We'll see you next Tuesday. Bye.